In the Marvel Universe, raw strength and speed are meaningless when compared to the power to shape existence itself. True dominance is defined by the ability to rewrite reality, bend cosmic laws, and control the very foundation of creation. And when we speak of this ultimate level of power, two names rise above almost everyone else: Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch and Franklin Richards. This is not a battle between heroes or villains. It is a confrontation between two beings whose powers transcend time, space, matter, and logic. One is the living embodiment of chaos magic, capable of rewriting destiny itself. The other is a child of infinite potential, able to create entire universes with a single thought. Scarlet Witch, also known as Wanda Maximoff, has always been one of Marvel's most unpredictable and dangerous beings. But when she fully merges with the Darkhold and unlocks her Omega-level chaos magic, she transforms into something far beyond mortal comprehension. In this form, known as Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch, Wanda becomes a force capable of reshaping the multiverse itself. Franklin Richards, the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, was born with godlike power. From the moment his abilities awakened, it became clear that Franklin was not merely powerful. He was a living generator of reality. Entire universes have been born from his subconscious imagination, making him one of the most dangerous and significant beings in all of existence. When these two forces collide, the battle would not merely shake planets or galaxies. It would tear through dimensions, distort timelines, and threaten the very stability of the multiverse. Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch, the Queen of Chaos. Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch represents Wanda Maximoff at her absolute peak. This form is achieved when she fully masters the Darkhold, the most dangerous magical book ever created, and unleashes her complete Omega-level mutant potential. The Darkhold is not an ordinary spellbook. It contains forbidden knowledge of chaos magic, written by the elder god Thon. It amplifies magical power to unimaginable levels, granting its wielder dominion over reality, time, dimensions, souls, and destiny itself. When Wanda fully bonds with this power, she becomes a living conduit of chaos, capable of rewriting existence at will. In this form, Wanda does not merely manipulate reality, she defines it. She can erase entire timelines, collapse dimensions, rewrite history, and reshape destiny itself. Her power extends beyond the multiverse, allowing her to influence countless realities simultaneously. What makes Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch especially terrifying is her emotional nature. Wanda's emotions directly fuel her power. Grief, rage, love, and desperation amplify her abilities to catastrophic levels. In moments of emotional extremity, her power becomes virtually limitless. However, this emotional connection is also her greatest weakness. Chaos magic feeds on instability. The Darkhold slowly corrupts its user, clouding judgment, distorting perception, and pushing the mind toward obsession and madness. This makes Wanda incomprehensibly powerful, yet dangerously unpredictable. At full power, Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch stands among the highest cosmic tiers, rivaling beings such as Franklin Richards, Molecule Man, and even the Beyonder. She is not merely a sorceress, she is chaos incarnate. Franklin Richards, the child of infinite creation. Franklin Richards is not just a reality warper. He is a living engine of creation. His power is not limited to altering what already exists. He can generate entire universes from nothing, complete with their own physical laws, timelines, and life forms. From an early age, Franklin's abilities were so immense that they had to be sealed away to protect reality itself. But future versions of Franklin reveal his true destiny. In many timelines, Franklin survives the death of the universe, continuing to create new realities long after everything else has faded into nothingness. What makes Franklin unique is that his power evolves endlessly. Unlike cosmic entities who operate within fixed limits, Franklin has no defined ceiling. His potential is truly infinite. As his mind matures and his understanding deepens, his abilities expand accordingly. Franklin does not rely on spells, artifacts, or external cosmic forces. His power is internal, natural, and self-sustaining. Reality bends around him as if it recognizes him as a fundamental component of existence itself. This is why beings like Galactus have served him, and why cosmic abstracts treat him with caution rather than authority. However, Franklin possesses one major weakness: emotional vulnerability. Despite his godlike power, he is still a child at heart. Fear, doubt, hesitation, and emotional conflict can weaken his control. When his confidence wavers, his power becomes unstable. Franklin Richards represents infinite potential, but infinite potential requires emotional stability, belief, and time to fully mature. The Cosmic Clash. When chaos meets creation. If Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch and Franklin Richards were to confront each other at full power, the battle would not resemble traditional combat. There would be no punches, no energy blasts, and no physical destruction. The clash would occur on a conceptual level, where thoughts rewrite laws and reality reshapes itself instantly. Wanda would strike first, unleashing pure chaos magic across existence. Entire timelines would collapse. Dimensions would fracture. Reality itself would begin unraveling as she attempts to erase Franklin from existence. Her magic would attack not only his physical form, but his very concept. Franklin, however, would respond by generating new layers of reality, rewriting universal laws, and constructing entire multiverses designed to stabilize and counter Wanda's chaos. His infinite creativity would allow him to adapt continuously, creating new forms of existence faster than Wanda could destroy them. The battlefield would become an endless cycle of creation and annihilation. Wanda would erase. Franklin would rebuild. Chaos would spread. Reality would regenerate. The deciding factor in this conflict is not raw power but control. Wanda commands devastating chaos, while Franklin wields limitless creative potential. In a short confrontation, Wanda's emotional intensity and Darkhold-enhanced chaos magic would give her a terrifying advantage. Franklin's hesitation and emotional vulnerability could allow Wanda to overwhelm him before his full potential is realized. But in a prolonged battle, the balance begins to shift. Franklin evolves. As the conflict continues, his understanding, mastery, and power output would rise exponentially. He would begin adapting to chaos magic itself, eventually rewriting the very laws that allow chaos to exist. Time becomes Franklin's greatest weapon. Final result: who would win? In a direct, immediate confrontation with no preparation, no emotional restraint, and no external interference, Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch wins. Her mastery over chaos magic, amplified by the Darkhold, grants her overwhelming destructive power, reality-warping dominance, and multiversal scale influence. Franklin's emotional vulnerability and incomplete mastery would allow Wanda to overpower him before his full potential could fully emerge. However, in a prolonged cosmic conflict, the outcome shifts dramatically. Franklin Richards is not bound by fixed limits. His power evolves endlessly. As his emotional stability increases and his understanding of existence deepens, his abilities would continue growing without restriction. Over time, Franklin could ascend beyond chaos magic itself, rewriting the fundamental principles of reality and creation. Given enough time, Franklin Richards would surpass Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch and become the ultimate architect of all realities. The final verdict is clear. Short-term battle, Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch wins. Long-term cosmic evolution, Franklin Richards becomes unstoppable. This is not merely a clash between two powerful beings. It is a war between absolute chaos and infinite creation, where destruction collides with limitless potential, and only time decides the true victor. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching and stay happy and healthy.